Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm all right. I'm in my second day of fasting. Usually I do eat about 9, 10 o'clock at night, maybe even later um but I'm in my second day of a fast now. I might have like a glass of milk later. I'm going to stay up later too when I get a little twerked by a jerk. Keeps me awake for a while, so I don't even try and rest. I just keep my mind busy with other things until that calm comes over me. And so instead of walking around feeling violent or anything, I just, you know, so not always an easy thing to do. One of the reasons I started fasting in my life, not only when I first ran away, I didn't have food for 2 weeks one time. And the first thing I did do was drink some milk, and it almost killed me. It was so rough. Well, anything after you fast can be hard on you. But, and then just a little bit with lots of water at first to get back into eating, if you do something like terribly too long. I found that out. But anyway, so yeah, one of the things that got me to fasting was people that would eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, snacks in between, and popcorn and pop and Hershey bars at night. I grew up around that stuff. I mean, I couldn't eat it like that. It's like, ugh. Yeah, the Hershey bars, but not the pop and the popcorn, all that together. I'd make the popcorn for them. I like popcorn, but I'm allergic to it. Maybe that's why I didn't like it when I was a kid all that much. The white stuff seemed to be more digestible. I don't know why, mm, but so when you're dealing with 300 and 350 pound people, or even short 250 pound ones or whatever, to me, it reminded me, and I was a bartender, but I didn't drink. That makes the best bartender, actually. So, when I was young, uh, for a while, a couple different places. Actually, I started because my ex stepmom in law owned a bar, and she had penthouse suites up above, and I stayed there, cleaned the suites, and well, hers and mine. And then I'd go down and tend for her and stuff. She was really cool lady. Like, her favorite song was Mac the Knife. And nobody messed with Pat. She was pretty cool. She had a big old yellow Lincoln, and she'd wear like these yellow three-piece suits and just snazzy. And her favorite song was Mac the Knife. That's some funny stuff. So, yeah, okay. So, back to the big people. When they sit down and they got to kind of belly up to the table, like they belly up to a bar, um, and sit with their toes on the ground like they're already on the toilet. It just unbelievable to me. Like they literally cannot put their legs together that big. Or people that have to actually buy a full size car because they are too big for, like, um oh, I was gonna say I have an Omni, had an Omni, but yeah, we had an Omni, but whatever. Oh, I had a Colt before I even moved up here. I had a lot of cars um in my life even before I got here. So, but anyway, that got me to fasting when I was younger because people that just shove food in their face. It's like the first thing, it's not like, I mean, the first thing in the morning, it's the first thing they're thinking. Maybe they're really just that hungry or never satisfied, or I don't know what it is, but I get up and I look at the sunshine and I feel like a little nourished just for getting up and being alive for a while. You know what I mean? Without thinking I got to eat some dead animal or something. It's like, I don't know. I guess I'm just a little different like that. But some days it's overwhelming and quite disgusting. I mean, I'll pig out. I get, like I'll have not real bad, but if I'm eating like once a day, and then if I have like something extra, I don't do that all the time, you know. And I like my desserts, but not all the time. stuff like that. And not really too into junk all that much, you know, whatever. But I do like little powdered sugar donuts every once in a while. And let's see, another of my favorites, Mom's bars. They're really good with the coconut and the dark chocolate. I'm allergic to chocolate, but there's a little bit on it, so I have to make sure I haven't ate anything else that day that's bad for me. So, but yeah, it's just these people that are already sitting there and look like they're already in the bathroom while they're eating. Stuff falling out of their faces and noises and scraping their plates like, you know, um, I don't know. Maybe you knew somebody like that. I have. Or people that have like a half a sandwich. I mean, I've chowed down a sandwich. When I was doing drywall, I used to eat like two sandwiches really quick as I could to get back to work, just to have the nourishment, because you got to, when you're lifting weight and doing aerobic weight lifting all day basically, and then hammering and cleaning up and carrying shit and all that, so like you got to eat. Then I did eat not breakfast, but I would eat in the afternoon, and then sometimes not even at night. I'd get home and get in the shower and just like chill, maybe have a hit or something after I put my kids to bed, go in my room and have a couple hits on my bong. And when they were like not in school yet, so when they really started going to school and getting bigger, then I just threw everything out the window one day for 10 years. And then when they went to live with their dad, I tried smoking again and it made me sick. So I didn't actually start smoking again till about, oh, I'm going to say maybe 4 years now. I think it's 4 years. So, I mean, I've given it like decades of a break. So it's not like I'm a fiend or I can't control myself. I basically do what I want to do, but I try and stay on the top of my game continuously. Like if somebody brings home donuts, it's like, well, if I had something icky the day before, I may not touch that. So that type of stuff. So anyway, I just thought I'd tell you what actually urged me to fast to begin with, was being around people that couldn't control themselves. So then I got my dad actually in life controlling himself somewhat. He retired and really became big, and he started riding bike, and because I would exercise every day around him, whether whoever was there, it didn't matter. In my life, it's like, yep, well, time to do this. I do things a little different now. I do like stretches. I'll get up on one leg and then put my leg out backwards, squat, and then put my leg out backwards, and then do the other side, and you know, and then I did that, and then I went out walking, and that, and keeping my balance and that type of thing. So depending on what mood I'm in and how much weight I've been lifting regularly and all that, but yeah, different things all the time. So, but yeah, so I got my dad exercising, and then he'd ask me if he wanted to have a treat with me. He'd go, I had days I called my pig out days. Like every other day, um, I would maybe have a treat. But on the weekend, I gave myself permission to have a pig out day. Or even every other day when I was really, really busting my butt, I could eat whatever I wanted whenever, you know. And I still kind of do. It's just I eat, I'm full, I kind of know what I'm going to eat. But back to that, um, I, oh, half a sandwich, one bite, two bites, gone, chewing a mouthful, and that type of thing. So, um, or like the woman that raised me, she'd eat with her mouth open and it would fall down on her humongous bosom, and it was just, ah, oh, Anyway, my dad was the most normal eater, I guess, out of everybody, but mm, kinda. His bacon was always raw, and he called his eggs sunny side up and snotty when we'd even go have an egg in a restaurant. It was like, oh God, how embarrassing, you know. But anyway, I just thought I'd kind of share why I started fasting and the importance of it for me is being thankful for what I do have and not just shoving God's energy in me and not giving it a second thought because I think about it all the time. I might eat something, I'll be super full, and then I'll just feel ashamed, you know? You ever feel like that? So, yeah, that's kind of how people do keep in shape is by having a conscience, by being self-conscious. The same with your morality. If you have that remorse, like, oh, you do something stupid, it's like, dang, I shouldn't have done that. Well, that that's guiding you. It's fixed. It's not like the Catholics, so we're gonna go counting on our beads and repenting here on our flipping knees and all this, you know. Parents don't make their children crawl on their knees, you know. Totally my opinion. Oh, and there's nothing wrong with falling on your knees and crying out to God. Don't get me wrong. Not saying that at all. I'm just saying He does not expect that out of us. That is my opinion as an older parent on this planet. I'm telling you, get off your knees and put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up. Yeah. Don't go crawling around. That's a pagan ritual to keep you subservient, to keep you down there. So, um, let's see, anything else going on? Well, like I said, I think I'm going to stay up rather late. It's probably about 11:30 right now. Um, at 10:30, the moon's pretty full. It was kind of out back west, sort of west northwest in my backyard, and it looked really bright. So I think it was the combination of a late sundown and that, and it could even be aurora borealis. You know, they say about them red dust storms going around. Well, I lived in Phoenix and they had the first Sierra dust storm I had ever seen. I thought it was rain clouds coming in, and I'm thinking, you know, and I'm in the desert, so I'm thinking, whoa, this is going to be nice, refreshing, kind of like Minnesota will get wash all the dirt off and plant life